showtime.
Hey, Amith, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to sharonatsea Travel. Thank you. Bye. Peace.
There it was. Did you see it? Did you catch the end of the intro?
Oh my
It was
gosh.
a new Maxwell.
It was after, I don't know how many, well, I won't say how many takes, but how many, we probably had about 10 different videos of him doing that. But some of them were when we were at the Mall of America and we didn't realize how much background noise there was.
We couldn't use any of that.
And they were really good at Maxwell, but there was just too much background noise.
It was unbelievable. Hello, everyone. Lovely to see everybody tonight. Let me open up the chat here, see what's going on. Let's see. Cruising for food. Hello, I love Sharon at sea. Boom. What's up, Wanda? Nice to see you here. Carla McClendon. Hello. Timothy Walters said that question just got answered. Maxwell, so big. Peace. I know he gave a peace sign. That was so cool, wasn't it? Kelly Madison, hello. Checking out the Spirit. I'm prepared for the FAST and Chip Show group cruise next year. It's going to be what? Off the chisel. Oh, yeah. It's going to be off the chisel. How's everyone doing? Nancy, thank you so much. Nancy says, Maxwell, it's so cool. He is. Nancy said, rewind and watch it, Daniel Field. It's so cute. It is a new version. Like Sharon said, when he was little, you could just get him to do anything. But now he has a mind of his own.
Yeah.
So you tell him to do something or you ask him, you're like, hey, can you do this? And he just goes off on a crazy tangent. And you're like, no, just sit there calmly and say this.
Or he'll start before you turn the camera on. He just starts and you're like, wait a minute.
Yes, he's out of control. But it was awesome to see him. It was awesome to see Harper. It was awesome to see Luke. And it wasn't even so bad seeing Brittany and Brett. Maybe one day they'll tune in and watch the Monday night show and we can talk about them more. Kevin Rubaker said, we need to introduce Maxwell to my little princess. Okay. We can definitely do that. But you pay for the wedding, right? Is that how it goes? Yeah, no problem. We can make that happen. Kevin Rubaker, it would be our honor. Love to see anybody. Let's see. Who else is out there to say hi to? Tony G. Stephen Ames is here. Stephen Ames, we heard the bad news, buddy. You will be missed for the cruise, but we will get you on the next one. Have no fear. There will be many more to come. Kevin Perez is out there. Lindy Lou is in the house. Hello. Carla McClendon. Daniel Fields, we hope you're feeling better.
Oh, I know.
Can you believe that?
I know.
All the traveling the Fields has done, speaking of travelers. And finally, I think just at home, Daniel gets the dreaded Perlman 19.
I know. I worry about that sometimes myself. You just get it out. Get it at the dumbest time. Marty Wise is here. Hello. Santa Barry Gray. Hello. Nice to see you. Crazy Cat Traveler. Gina Bird and Matt Bird. We were just talking about you guys. I'm not going to tell you what we were talking about. Just trust us. We were talking about you. We're looking forward to seeing you very soon.
Well, all right, that is what we were talking about.
Like October. Soon enough. It'll be here soon.
It'll be here very soon for sure. I don't want to lose too much time. Oh, okay. I'm caught up with the chat. I have this habit lately of just falling so behind in the chat. I'm trying not to lose too much. Tessa Almond said, vloggers to the next SAST group cruise I'm on. Probably won't be the same, but I'm guessing SAST and SS will be my focus. Would like to meet a few others. There's going to be plenty of people on there. I've seen some comments from people that just I don't know if they know exactly who's going to be on the ship. They think like every one of the top 40 vlogging channels are going to be there, and that's not the case. So if you're confused, just go into the website if you're going to be on the vlogger cruise and do a little research, and you'll see who's going to be there, and you can see us and if you want. But there's going to be a lot of fun people there to hang out with too. Lori Craze here. Speaking of the craze, speaking of other people we were talking about,
in October too.
That's right. A couple people we're going to be seeing in October. Leanne Francisconi is out there. Of course, Nautical Nurse Nancy is there. Thank you, ladies, for once again always being there for us and supporting the channel and keep an eye on the chat. Remember, if you misbehave, who's going to take care of them?
Well, one's gonna nail you and one's gonna hammer you. So.
One's going to nail you, one's going to hammer you.
So
that's right.
They're both going to get you.
That's right. And maybe you can switch it around. If you want to nail one and not the other, I don't know what you're into, but just trust us. It'll happen. Oh, my gosh. It'll happen. So I know I was bummed out last Tuesday. We were on the road. We were on the road till like 11:30 at night. And we weren't able to watch Nancy's live show. So Nancy, I'm sorry. Will you please forgive us?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Nautical Nurse Nancy live stream. Make sure you check her out, of course, every Tuesday night.
I know we realized on the way back, we didn't even think about it on the way going, but on the way back, we realized, or we thought about it. We're like, oh, wait, we can watch TV and things through YouTube on the phone. So we actually had the phone up and we were watching different things as well.
Well, eventually you lose all your connection. I mean, you're just in the middle of nowhere.
And when you were driving, you were listening. Okay, you weren't really watching when you were driving.
But
it kind of kept us going because you can only listen to the music and things for so long, and then the same things over and over. You get kind of tired, and so it kind of kept us going, watching some different shows and things like that.
Well, you throw the little YouTube TV on there, and you can watch that too on the phone. So that was kind of cool. But boy, what a trip that was, Minnesota. Yeah. It was unbelievable. You really learn a lot about the strength of your family when you're in a car for over 50 plus hours in the span of a few days. Yeah, it was brutal, but thank you. You took over, so you did so much of the driving. It was so helpful to me.
Oh my God!
I can't thank you enough, Sharon, for all the great driving that you did.
I don't think did I drive it all there? I drove coming home a little.
She did not drive at all on the way there. Not at all the way there.
But I did put in a couple of hours coming back.
That was not a couple hours. That was 45 minutes, Sharon. That was just 45 minutes is what you did. Fred's Model 3N, thank you so much for welcoming us back. CMPJ, hello. Big G and Snuggles are in the house. Nice to see you guys too. Great to see all the familiar faces and the names. Joe McMullen, good evening. Kathy L, hello. Karen Griswold is out there. Pam Humpert, Zoomian, Chris Ehrlich, Sue O'Connor, Kathy Dunn, hello. Let's see. Gina Bird said, me too. See, they might have been talking about us. Gina Travel, are you going to make shirts for the celebration crew? Oh, okay. Already jumping into the celebration cruise.
Yes, we will have.
Yes, we will.
We'll have shirts for that as it gets a little closer. Mm-hmm. Usually we'll post something after the final payment. That way, just the people that are left make their final payment, they're gone, and then we'll put it up so they can start purchasing it. It will probably just put it on probably Teespring down at the
one of them, Spreadshirt, Teespring, or something like that.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe while we're at it, we can put this shirt on there too. People have said they love that shirt.
Yeah,
that they're fans of that shirt. Chef Meg said, Sharon, this weekend will be our first cruise since the pandemic, and we're stressing about the test we need to do on Thursday. Do you have any advice?
Oh, well, first off, don't stress. Just take your test. I don't know if you're going to take the test or just doing the at-home one, but if you're going to take it, go take it, and then just go do something to take your mind off it until you get your results, and just forget about it, because there's nothing you can do about it. So it's going to come back good. You'll
be okay. Everything will be okay. But if you're really stressed out and you want to do it, then make a plan B. Have a plan B. So in the crazy event that something comes back wacky, then have a plan B where you can sit tight for a few days, heal up, and then have another trip lined up just to do something totally different if you need to. Sharon, is there a Facebook group for the celebration cruise? Said Carla McClendon.
There is, Carla.
How are you not on there?
Yeah, I'll send you the link after the show. Yeah.
Is Carla not in the Facebook group?
I guess she's not.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know. I thought
she's got her finger on the pulse of the cruising community.
It's hard.
Unbelievable.
It's hard to know.
Kelly Madison said, once we get back from Alaska cruise next week, I'm booking September Vegas weekend. Any update on an AZ meetup? Sharon, anything yet on Arizona? Things have been very wild. Yeah, it's been crazy, and we don't.
We got a little sidetracked with all of our things this month, because originally we had one thing planned at the end of the month, and then they got split up, and it's been a lot of planning and things going into this month. Maybe, well, let's see, Vegas is in September. Then we have, I don't know if we could
Sorry, I just read a comment from Marty Wise. And
I don't know if we can throw something in August, fit something in. It's so hot.
We can do whatever we want. Too. We can do it. Do you guys mind being out in the heat? Because if you don't, we'll throw a little mid-August get-together, a little precursor to the Vegas get-together.
Yeah, maybe mid to late August. Probably more later. It'll be more later August, I think. What we have going on.
The Vegas get-together is gathering up a little steam.
So just if we don't say anything, just keep reminding us. We need an Arizona meetup in August, and we'll
work on that.
We'll get something.
Well, people are still getting very excited for this. For the Johnny and Jimmy's Coop and Crew meetup, September 2022 in Vegas. That is going to be out of control. Especially, I could say it. There was an announcement that a certain guy that does a cruise news. He's a specialist in the cruise news world. I can't say his name, but the initials are TB. He is going to be there as well in Vegas. So if you were there last year, you might recall seeing him, and he had such a good time hanging out with the crew, with the coop, that he's coming. He's coming to Vegas. So it's going to be off the chisel. And let's just say there might be a lot of jazz hands. And we'll leave it at that. I'm not going to talk anymore about who it's going to be. Just believe me, it's going to be a good time. Jonathan Shorts here. What is going on? Nice to see you. And the 6 Traveling Shorts.
Kate Kraut. Yep, we're going to see Kate Kraut in October, too.
Oh, yes, I know. So. Well, that's exciting. So we have a very, very intimate small group cruise on the Prima. Maybe just like 8 cabins or something like that.
It's going to be a lot different than our other group cruises, but I'm really, really looking forward to it, having a small group and just really hanging out with these people and having fun, checking out the new ship. It's going to be so much fun. It's
going to be a great time. I am very excited to see the brand new Prima. It's going to be much smaller than all these new ships that are coming out, and I want to see what it's got to offer.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. I mean, it looks beautiful.
Should we talk about though the issue that we may already have?
What? No, there's not really an issue.
No, okay. We're no? Okay. Oh. All right. I guess there is no issue. My bad, guys. I apologize. Was that an awkward moment? I guess it was.
I don't know.
We'll just bypass right through there. Apparently, there's something I don't know that Sharon does know. So, what are you gonna do? One thing that was awesome about our trip to Minnesota was we were loaded down with some snacks.
Oh yeah.
So, who do we got to give a little shout out to a couple names out there for being so awesome?
Yeah, Tess Almond sent us all kinds of snacks, Bucky snacks, and we ate. I think we ate just about all of them.
We crushed them. As a matter of fact, the Bucky, those things came through for me because there was some granola type stuff in there, which is very healthy. I have been on a kick lately to try to drop a few pounds. I'm down. I mean, not to pat myself on the back a little bit, but I'm down about 13 or 14 pounds so far. And so I'm very excited. I don't know if you can see it in my jowls. It begins in the jowls is where it starts. So so that came in super handy. So thank you for that.
Neil Drucker sent us some beaver nuggets from Bucky's, and those came to good use on the road trip as well. I
have to be honest about the beaver nuggets. The first time I engaged with the beaver nuggets, I was a little off. I wasn't expecting it. It just threw me off. The name, maybe the image of it or whatever. But I did in the second round of beaver nuggets. The first one was, who sent us that? Was it Wanda?
Oh,
I forget. Okay, yeah. Wanda from Cruising for Food was so nice to send us beaver nuggets the first time, and I was standoffish. But the second time around, I embraced the nugget a little more, and I really tried to get the true feeling, and I felt made me feel a little beaverish.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It made me flap my tail and want to build a dam. So they weren't so bad.
I just start eating them, and then I eat too many, and then I kind of feel sick because I eat too many. That's my problem. I just can't stop eating them.
Yes, exactly.
And then we got some Bucky.
Oh, you want to talk about that package? Okay.
We got back, and just a couple days ago we got some whole box of Bucky's things too from Bill and Michelle Staten. Mm-hmm. They sent us some fun Bucky things, and so I'm drinking wine tonight in my new Bucky's wine glass.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That you can never have too many wine glasses. Yes, and I got an awesome towel and a coffee mug. Right. It's just fantastic stuff. You guys are so nice and so generous, and we thank you for that. I'll just go ahead and say there. We get some things on from time to time, and we don't go over the top showing them because that's just how we are. We're, a little more reserved on that kind of thing. I know some channels do like shows about it and all that, and that's cool for them. But thank you very much. So it's always nice to be thought of, and the generosity. We can't say enough for you guys.
Yeah, it's very,
very, very nice. All right, let me get back in this chat a little bit. Mike B said, besides Mall of America in Minnesota, what else did you guys do? Well, first off, we rested a little bit because we got there. We drove a half a day, we drove a full day, and then we wrapped it up with a 4-hour run on a Saturday morning and got into town.
So the first day we got there, that was the day they went to the movies, right?
I don't know if it was that day or was it the second day?
I can't even remember.
The days are really all coming together. Because we got there on Saturday, so we were there Saturday.
We did this and one day we did that.
No. The first day was Friday, and I don't think we did that. It was Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday.
So the first day we went to that's when we went to Stillwater, right?
Oh yeah, we did go to Stillwater that night.
We went to Stillwater and just mainly walked around by the water and just kind of hung out. Found a cute little what was it called? The axe.
It was called the Lumberjack, I think. It was an axe throwing bar.
Yeah.
Which was cool, but you had to have a reservation, and I think one of the things that I really dug, although I'm kind of torn in the middle about this. So in the area there, they were celebrating 4th of July, and there was some stuff going on right in Stillwater in the downtown area on Saturday night. There were fireworks and a big event. The place was packed. We could barely find a parking spot anywhere. We got lucky.
Crazy.
And so we go into this bar, and it's a little later. The sun's still out, but it's a little later in the evening. And so one of the girls, the server, comes over and says, "Hey, we're going to close at 9:00." And I'm like, 9:00? What are you talking about? We're just getting our groove on. People are coming in.
It didn't feel like 9:00 to us because it was still so light. And we had just kind of got there, and it just felt earlier in the day to us. We felt like it was about 7 when we got there.
But even though 9:00, a bar in a big happening little town setting there, and we were surprised, and we're like, "Why are you closing at 9?" She said, "Oh well, we're closing early so that all the staff can go out and celebrate the holiday and stuff like that, and be part of the celebration." Yeah. And so at first I'm like, "What the heck? We want to party," and then I was like, "Wow, that's really quite considerate of you to do that for your people that are working here." So after my initial feeling of anger from being stopped from having a good time, then I thought of other people. I got over my selfishness, and I thought it was pretty neat. And that was kind of the vibe we got from Minnesota.
A lot of it, yeah.
A lot of us driving around town on Sunday, places are closed. And we kind of realized that's probably just because it's a Sunday, and they just shut down for a day, and that was kind of cool.
Yeah, well, our daughter said that they actually allow them to have time during her work day to socialize. And I'm like, what? I mean, what job gives you time to socialize?
That is a weird deal. Yeah. But we might have to look into more of this, so we'll see what happens. All right. Let's see. Question from Tony G. I just booked my first cruise from Florida. Does travel insurance cover your airfare if I test positive?
Only if you included your airfare within your travel insurance. Well, let's see if I just... okay. So first off, it depends on what type of insurance you booked. Your airfare has to be included in it, and you have to have chosen a plan that would cover that, I guess. So it really depends on what plan you purchased. If it was one through the cruise line, just their standard plan, it won't cover that probably, but the cruise line are making some, I guess, accommodations, maybe future cruise credits and things if someone tests positive right before. They're not usually refunding, but they're giving credits and things. But once again, it depends on the cruise line.
Was that the answer?
Well, yeah, I don't know what plan, they'd have to have more details, but
so you need some more detail.
It really depends on the plan.
So do your research and get the right plan to make sure that everying is included and you're totally covered. Diane Spitzig, thank you so much for the super chat. That's very, very nice of you.
Diane.
You are awesome. Saying, how's it going with the little I don't know what that little creature is there, but it's adorable. Very nice of you. Thank you. People are saying that no way do they want to go to Arizona in August. Come on, guys. Suck it up. You guys are Wanda, you're from Texas. The humidity will probably kick your butt.
I think it was 117 today or something.
It was 117 degrees today, but in the shade it was only 113. So it's really nothing to worry about. My gosh. Stephen Ames says, "How do I get to the meetup in AZ?" Well,
it's a long plane ride.
You get on a plane. You fly 24 hours. You land in Phoenix, Arizona. That's how it works. Piece of cake. Yes, Wanda said, "I'll definitely do Vegas. Don't know about August in Arizona." Dan Jules, what's going on? Edna's World is here. Hello, Edna's World. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you in tonight. Let's see, what else we have? Nick Seabright. Tony Baloney. Yes, that is it. Lobster T. Scott McDeal. It's not Tom Brady. That's a different TB, but close. Close. I think that this other TB is a famous football player as well from long ago. So there you have it. Oh my gosh. Kate Kraut, how's the girl trip coming along? Kate, thank you so much for the super chat. The super trip. The super chat.
Coming along great. There's a lot of people booked, and we're.
How many cabins so far on the Girls Just Want to Have Fun with you? And if you don't know already, guys,
Okay.
then you must be living under a rock, because Sharon and Nautical Nurse Nancy have teamed up to put together an amazing girls only group cruise.
Yeah. I don't always count on the group cruises until like the end, but I'm gonna do a guess that there's probably about 35 cabins booked right now.
35 cabins.
Maybe something like
that is going to be out of control. Who's the chaperone? Who is Leanne Francisconi going to be the chaperone?
I don't know. I think everyone's going to have to be in charge of themselves.
That's going to be a lot of trouble. That is going to be a lot of trouble. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, Lindy Lou said, my granddaughter Harper turns 10 tomorrow.
Aww.
Happy birthday to Harper.
Yeah.
That's very, very nice. We also had, who else's birthday? Oh, just yesterday?
AJ Inglesby.
AJ Inglesby had his birthday. You know what? I didn't get it loaded up. AJ sent me a video of him and Melody. Melody and him. And Melody. Yeah. What's my grammar on that one, guys? Help me out. Of him and Melody. And they were in Alaska at the Red Dog Saloon, and they were doing duck fart shots. It was amazing. And I'm so sorry. I apologize for not loading it. I'll see if I can have it loaded the next time we join you here from home on a live stream. Because next week, I don't think we're going to be live on Monday unless we have great internet on the ship. We're going to have to play that by ear.
We'll go live on embarkation day in the afternoon. We're not going to go live at night, though, like the regular time.
Nancy said Minnesota is definitely having some staffing shortages. I kept looking over the river to the Wisconsin side, seeing if I could see Nancy over there, but I couldn't see her anywhere.
We almost walked over there. We were going to walk the bridge thing, and but several of us wanted to, and then there was a couple that didn't really want to, and we never made it over there.
Yeah, a couple of us were just wanted to go have some more fun.
And then one time they lifted the bridge too, and then we had to wait, and so we never did.
Yeah, but shocking, the bar we were in, no Buffalo Trace bourbon. Can you believe that? I know you were as shocked as I was, weren't you?
I was.
You were definitely devastated. Chef Meg says, do you forfeit your cruise fare if you test positive?
It depends on the cruise line. Some cruise lines are giving like a future cruise credit if you test positive right before your cruise. So it just depends on the cruise line.
Okay, there you go. There you have it. Let's see. Oh, Kevin Brubaker talking about airfare. I'm kind of hoping that the airline bumps us and offers us $10,000 like Delta did for the others. Wow. It's a whole new cruise with a suite. Yeah, that is kind of wild. Quick story about airfare.
Oh yeah.
So you guys know that, and we'll talk more about it, that we're getting ready to go.
About, Minnesota.
I know, we're all over the place.
I know.
We are all over the place.
We've been all over the place since we got home. I think just the drive
that trip really kicked our asses.
We came home and we were just like, I don't know. We were just all over the place.
Yes, it took me 2 days to recover to get back to any sense of normalcy after the drive back. So speaking of airfare, so you know that we're going to Texas this coming weekend. And we're getting on the Carnival Breeze. All right, so we'll talk more about that, and we're super stoked about that deal. Yeah. And
hang on really quick. Linda D, I saw your there. She'll call me tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, I'll be around all day tomorrow. I will be working all day tomorrow.
Sharon, please, you're handling your personal business here in the middle of the live stream.
Well, because I wanted to say something before you moved the chat, because you move it around and then everything's gone.
All right, so our original plan was we got tickets a couple months back to fly into Houston, and as we looked for flights back, because you guys know we almost always buy our tickets one way each time. That way we have total freedom for
different times usually too.
Mm-hmm, total freedom for different.
We like to get our flight going early so that we know we're secured going, and then a lot of times we just get the one coming back later, because it seems like the one coming back the day you get off the ship, flights are just usually more. So we wait it out and kind of see, is it better to come back that day or spend the night somewhere and come back the following day? What?
It's all about the cheapest way. What's the cheapest way to go?
How it works out. Yep.
So we had decided when we got off the ship the following Saturday, we were going to go to the airport, rent a car, drive back to Phoenix, drop the car at the airport, and then we'd be home. Right? No big deal. We'd spend the night somewhere in the hotel. And at the time, that was the cheapest way to go.
Yeah, and we even rented the car already.
Mm-hmm, yes, it was locked and loaded and ready to go. But then all of a sudden, and I kept my eyes out, and I found 4 tickets on a Southwest flight coming back mid-afternoon on that Saturday, and it was too good to pass up. It was a little bit cheaper than it would have been for the whole car rental.
Still pricey, but after the drive to Minnesota, and we kind of looked at each other and we're like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just grab those tickets, because it was. I don't know if we were ready to do another long drive quite yet. This close to the other drive.
Oh, I was not ready to. I was not ready for another 17 hours. No way was I ready. So we ended up doing that. But the only bad news. So it's great news. We got the flight. We'll be home a day early and everything. But the bad news is we had made plans to make our first ever Buc-ee's pit stop on the ride back. We said this will be perfect. We could stop at Buc-ee's. We could stop at 2 Buc-ee's. We're going to go to the biggest Buc-ee's out there in Texas, because that would have been on the route home. And now that whole thing's canceled. So Buc-ee's will have to wait again till the next time. I'm sorry, little beaver friend. We'll have to wait to meet you.
We'll see. Well, I'll have to see what we can do.
Well, I don't know that there's anything we can do, but that's the deal. Carla McClendon made a comment to Chef Miggs just to follow up. Said some of the cruise lines will give you a future cruise credit.
Yeah.
So that is true. Some of them will take care of you like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we have? Julie Amos hopes Julie's feeling better.
I know.
After that fall, or after that car crash and all that.
Cast on her arm.
That was a bummer. No, Daniel Fields. It's not Terry Bradshaw. Good guess, though. Good guess on that. Michelle Wilson said, when you're in Stillwater, did you stop into Leo's malt shop and get some ice cream?
What? Oh, was
Leo's was closed.
Yeah, we went to the one on the other end. It was, I forget what it was called, but the ice cream they were serving in that other one, on the thing, some of the containers and everything that they had in there all said Leo's.
Yes.
So I'm not sure what the thing is. I think they're somehow affiliated, but I don't know.
Yeah, the main place. It was like maybe 9:30ish by this point, maybe 10, and the main Leo's that we checked out was closed, but it was almost like a satellite little counter thing where you just walked up and got your ice cream and got out of it. We did an ice cream stop. Yes, we did.
It was great ice cream too. I had a hot fudge sundae, and I don't know. Did you have ice cream? I don't know if you had ice cream.
I didn't.
I think you tasted.
I tasted some ice cream, but I didn't get any because, like I said, I am watching my figure.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can fit into a few more cruise outfits on the Breeze. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll be trying some things on.
And I just bought you some new Anchor shorts, so you can be.
So I can try to step up my game to be like Larry Bum.
Yeah.
Who's out in Larry? I hope you and Melissa are watching and having a great time on Symphony of the Seas. By the way, let's see. Back. Dave Strassenberg said I use AIG for insurance. There's a good option.
Yeah.
Marty Wise. It's a dry heat. That's the Arizona heat they're talking about.
It was so humid in Minnesota too. It was very humid.
Jim Benbrook was on the Panorama last week. Had a great time. Loved the Cove balcony. And Joey is an up-and-coming star as cruise director. I hope our cruise director on the Breeze is good. It's Jasper. We've never heard of him, never seen him before. And one of our favorite ever cruise directors, Cookie, is just leaving that ship.
Yeah.
So we're kind of torn, and we just hope that this new fella is good and entertaining. So we'll see. We will see. Diane said, wow, no Buffalo Trace. I know. Can you believe there was no Buffalo Trace? So I drank Michter's bourbon, and it was not bad. I'm not going to lie to you about that. So what else? Anything else in Minnesota? Hold on. Some people said, did you vlog it? Oh. And we made a couple videos, but really we were so busy and exhausted, and everything was so weird that I don't know if we have anything to really put together as a video or anything
kind
like that.
Like we have little videos, and then there was big kind of gaps and things. We just got so busy with the kids and started having fun, and so it wasn't really, I guess.
Yes, you went into full grandma mode.
Yeah.
You were super grandma for that weekend.
Yeah.
Although we did get this, and of course you may have seen this online. I don't know, but I had a fun time at Mall of America. There, I'm trying to keep Luke from jumping all over me. Maxwell is there, giving me a thumbs up, and so that was a fun little moment that we had at Margaritaville. So that was cool. And of course, I got some quality time with Harper. She had a bottle, and I had my own bottle. So that was very nice. And she's just looking adorable. She looks pretty fake right there. She just looks like a fake doll. And her hair is not nearly that red.
It's blonde.
Yeah. So that there's just some kind of reflection from something giving her a little red-looking hairdo there. Sharon had a little fun. This was Sharon's got Harper, and there's Maxwell. Maxwell looking like a big boy right there. And that was at the axe throwing bar. So that was a cool little shot there. Great photo. Oh, and on the way back, I don't know if this image, if you've seen this before, guys, but if you're a fan of Breaking Bad, there's a restaurant called Twister's in Albuquerque that we stopped at on the ride home. And Twister's is, you may know it better as Los Pollos Hermanos, which is the restaurant from the Breaking Bad movie. We stopped there on the way back because our granddaughter Callie was with us, and she was dying to go check that place out. She's a big fan.
Yeah, the food was good there, but though some of the sauce on things was really spicy.
It left a little to be desired, and that's all I'm going to say. I was expecting more. Maybe how it was portrayed in pictures I saw, I'm not sure. Mary Barkley, thank you so much for the super chat. You are amazing. We love your girl, and we can't wait to see you again.
I think I'll say back to our drive. Well, we were talking about Minnesota, but the drive, I don't know. There wasn't a lot of great food options. The route we took there, we took a little better route coming home, but anyways. So back to Minnesota. So after we did Stillwater the one night, the next day the kids all went to the movies because they want to see the Minion movie. So they all got
Matthew was the chaperone.
Yeah, so they went to see Minions. And we just kind of drove around, hung out, went to a store, we got some coffee drinks at this one place.
A couple of you had coffee drinks.
Yeah, a couple of us. And just, I don't know, just spent time together basically that day. And then we got home and we played up like games. We had this game night. So they're really into games. So I forget the name of the game we were playing.
Idea what the game was.
But it was some game where you write these words down, and then the next person has to draw the picture, and then the next person writes the word of what the picture is. It's something, you pass it around. Anyway,
explaining it is not nearly
as a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we spent like a few hours doing that, and then the next day we went to Mall of America, hung out there all day, and
that was on the 4th. That was the 4th of July. That was on Monday.
Yeah, and then the next morning, that's when we ate at Margaritaville there that night.
Yes.
And then
and Brett and I also ate at another restaurant.
Oh yeah. There, the whole level was level 4. I think had like a lot of.
It was a cool restaurant. I had never seen it before, but it had I think it was called the Owl or something.
Oh my gosh!
It was called what? It was called Whoo. It was based off an owl. There was orange. There was a lot of really nice servers working there, and they had the neatest, cutest little outfits, and they were all just so
they hung
fantastic.
out at Hooters while we shopped and went through a bunch of stores and shopped. We went through the amusement park area. We didn't go on any of the rides in the amusement park, just kind of walked through there, checked it out. It was really crowded, so but it was really cool.
There you go. Wanda says I got to go. I'm live stream hopping tonight.
Oh,
good. All right, okay. Wanda. Who else is out there? Other people are live streaming. Monday night's a hot live stream night, I guess. Well, it's a good thing that we got some Buc-ee's packages since we're not going to be going to Buc-ee's. That's what Tess said.
Yeah.
Let's see. B. Satan says, our lives been cutting in and out. We're traveling. We just pulled into Buc-ee's.
Oh, my God.
Buc-ee's has become such a big deal. I can't believe that our big Buc-ee's trip is going to be changed up or postponed. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it all plays out. Laura Bell Cabrera said, do you recommend that I get the drink package? In total, there's 20 of us. Laura Bill, a lot of people will say it, and you'll hear it, and you'll watch videos about it, but if you drink 6 or so alcohol beverages a day, on the average,
I would say
every day,
probably
5 to 6. Well, maybe now with the new pricing, 5 to 6 a day. Then usually the Cheers package or a drink package will be of value to you. Remember that Carnival taps out at 15 alcohol drinks, unlimited for everything else, but 15 alcohol drinks in a 24-hour period from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. Yeah. And the other cruise lines, Royal and NCL, they're wide open. You can drink till you drop, literally.
But I know on Royal and Carnival, it also includes your water, bottled water, and things like that. So that kind of, if you add all that, take that into consideration.
Yes, so you ought to be fine. AJ Inglesby said, I even spoke to the manager at the Red Dog Saloon, said next year we come in the group cruise to Juneau for one day only. They'll change it from duck farts to chicken farts.
Ah.
Oh my gosh. That is fantastic.
That's going to make John.
Well, yes, we'll do it. We'll tell him chicken farts or we'll rooster farts or something like that. That'll be very nice. John from the ship show will be very honored to have that happen. Thank you for that, AJ. We hope you guys I know you had a blast on that cruise. Oh, yeah. And we're looking forward to seeing you kids again.
Yeah, they did all kinds of things.
They really did. It's amazing watching those guys at work. They are, is it relentless? They're unrelentless. They're relentless. They just keep going. They're like the Energizer Bunny is the point I'm trying to make. That's what I'm trying to make. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's jump back in the chat and see what else we got going on. I don't know what else we have topic-wise. Let's see. I don't know. The big news in cruising in the last week and a half seems to be fighting. Why is everyone fighting? Is it the summertime? Temperatures are hot. People are getting crazy. They're fighting over swinging. They're fighting over. I don't know what people are fighting over. There were 3 different fights on cruise ships in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, Carnival Magic, Carnival Elation, Norwegian. I'm sorry, not Norwegian. Royal Navigator of the Seas. East Coast, West Coast. People, calm down out there. Yeah. It's out of control. I can't believe it. There's a lot of videos from all the cruise channels that focus on the news, and they're rocking and rolling. Nancy's hankering for a few scoops of ice cream now. Wow. And she's very excited about the Anchor Shorts. Nancy, I'm sure there'll be some video of it. We'll get you some Anchor Short content, and I hope it's stimulating. We are very much looking forward to getting back to making some videos. It's not lost on us that we have not had much in the way of video here for at least a month and a half or longer.
I guess we kind of took the summer off.
We really did. And without being intentional and without talking about it, we really just shut down for the summer between Matthew getting ready to get into his senior year and Sharon being so busy with work and a couple of our things going on with our daughter moving and then going to visit them. And it's just been wild and crazy. So what are you going to do? Tesselmont said Hooters equals bad food. I guess the food was good, Jamie. Well, we had wings and oysters, and the oysters were okay. I mean, they were okay, and the wings weren't too bad.
Yeah. Whenever I've eaten at Hooters, the wing, I remember the wings always look really good, but I always feel sick after eating.
I did get the naked wings, so they didn't have the breading on them. They were just the traditional deep fried wings. So I felt like I was eating a little healthier there. So
they were just deep fried.
Nick Seabright says, order the chicken breasts. Hold the chicken. Thank you, Nick. Boom. Appreciate that. Good humor there. For Bermuda, any specific things with mixed vaccines, said T. Neal. Oh, as far as like maybe the Bermuda, I don't know what the current rules are with regards to Bermuda. We're going to be checking on that for our Prima cruise. Yeah. And we're going to have and if you're going with us on the Prima, Sharon probably mentioned to you, but we will have a little pre-cruise Zoom call to go over all the basics, make sure we're covering everything, see what the new protocols are, if there are any. We'll do that. So we're all up to speed on that.
Yeah, the end of August sometime we'll do that.
Diane wants to know what ship and date is the girls' cruise?
It is on the Carnival Sunrise, April 13th of 2023.
There you go. So contact Sharon and you can get the hookup.
Cruise goes to Key West and Cozumel.
Diane, thank you so much again for the super chat. That is very, very nice of you. You are so sweet. We appreciate that. Clay Wood is in the house. What's up, Clay? Allie J is here. Tripping Texans. Kelly, nice to see you. Charles Hahn, how are you doing, buddy? Great to have you here. Great to have you. Let's see. Oh, Charles asking Carla. Carla has a plethora of knowledge. I have a cruise out of Port Canaveral in September, but we'll be at the Mouse for 5 days prior. Any suggestions for getting pre-cruise tests?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that can be tricky, and this is going to be our first time when we're getting on the Breeze, segue to our Breeze cruise coming up next week, where we're going to be testing on the road.
Yeah, so
we've never done that before.
You can do the proctor tests, purchase those ahead of time, take them with you. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are doing that nowadays.
Is that like the E-Med test, the proctor test? Is that what they're talking about? Yeah. Okay, because you don't mean it's like a proctologist test, right?
No, Jamie.
Because if it's a proctologist test, I don't know like how they could tell if you have COVID.
No.
And if if it's an at-home test, like who would give it to you?
Oh, geez.
Would you be giving me the proctologist test? Sorry about that. Oh my God, Diane, again, you're unbelievable. Thank you so much, Diane.
Thank you, Diane.
You are hot fire tonight. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's very, very nice of you. Jim, I know I saw that. Big Shack's Big Chicken building 5 locations now in the Phoenix area.
And I know one of them I believe it's in the Gilbert area in Arizona. I think is opening this fall. sometime this fall, and as soon as it opens, we plan to go eat there.
Oh my God, yes. Leanne Francisconi had a great answer for Charles, and for anybody, if you do the EMED test, do the EMED test. It was easy to do online or on your phone, but she would suggest have an extra test with you. Brian's test came back invalid, so we had to do a second test.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I've always purchased I don't know. It depends on where you get them. But like when we purchased ours, we had to purchase 6. So that's fine. We're going to take all 6 with us because that way, if anyone needs to take an extra one for any reason, we'll have some extras.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a good
deal.
Yeah.
Desiree Hall, thank you so much for the super chat, and I think that's Sherry Pie.
Oh,
she's my cherry pie. Thank you so much for reminding me of the great 80s. It was fantastic. Another word for relentless, Jamie. How about the Rams? Oh my God, unbelievable!
Whoops,
unbelievable! I hope that you're this proud of that Super Bowl trophy at the end of this coming year when your team is 5-12. But anyway, I digress. Clay Wood said, I bit the bullet, made my hotel reservation for the vlogger cruise in January, February. Very nice, Clay. Clay, I don't know, if you're on the vlogger cruise, as a reminder, there are hotels set up. Sharon and Elisa each set up some blocks of hotels. Sharon, we're doing the Hilton on St. Charles, if I got that right.
Yeah.
So we'll be there, and a couple other folks will be there. I know that John will be there from the ship show. And are there any other names to drop that are going to be there at that hotel with us? Do you know any? Or is it all?
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I think Tony and Jenny are going to be there. And
the T&J show will probably be in there. And so we'll definitely be having a good time. But you can do that. You can check out Elisa from EECC. She's got some rooms too if there's a hotel you like better. And you can book right through there. I think, Sharon, there might be a couple of rooms left. It's 2 nights that your rooms are for. Yeah. The 2 nights before the cruise. So check that out. And are they king or 2 queen, or what do you remember? Well,
there's some of each. I don't know. I think there's some of each left.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't looked lately. I know there's rooms left. I don't know if they're all kings left or if there's doubles and kings left.
All right. Well, then we'll see. We'll see what happens. Sue O'Connor said they need to ban all those idiots from fighting. Yeah. Yes, they do. Yeah. Sue, I would imagine it's a lot of people that are blowing off a lot of pandemic steam, and they just made some bad decisions after a few too many cocktails. Now, with your friend Jimmy here, when I have few too many cocktails, I just decide to go to sleep wherever I am. It can be on the Lido deck, it can be at the bar, it can be anywhere, wherever it is. I just decide it's nap time. That's how I handle it. Others, they get a little wound up.
Daniel Field says nobody fights on NCL. Yeah, I haven't seen any on NCL.
Not yet.
But don't. You're gonna jinx it, Daniel.
Don't jinx it, man, because we're gonna be on the Prima, and that thing's gonna be crazy. All right.
I don't picture anyone fighting on that ship.
We'll see what happens. We'll see.
I shouldn't say that.
There was a fight Thursday night, July 7 on the Mardi Gras. It was very disappointing to see, said Brandon Mears. Wow. See, it's weird. I think people are they're just stressed out. That could be it. It could be that simple. September 17 on the Breeze. Anyone else going? Said Christopher Powell. Christopher, how are you going to be on the Breeze on September 17 when we're going to be in Vegas for September 17 at the beer house right outside of I almost said the Native New Yorker, the New York Hotel and Casino. That's where we're going to be. Let's see. T. Neal said once my grandfather wanted wings and we went to Hooters. He had no idea. He passed in 2020. Oh, I'm so sorry, T. But I hope he enjoyed the Hooters at Hooters. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to say that. Howie Cruz is here. Hey guys, just joined. Julie and I both here tonight from Brian. Hello, Brian and Julie from Howie Cruz. Lovely to see you. Teague said that's what I meant. What about Culver's? Did you guys stop there? Said Bear Bull Cruising.
We did not. And
we did not.
I think on the way back we did pass one Culver's. Mm-hmm. But we didn't stop. We ended up going somewhere else for that time because Matthew has Culver's. He's the big Culver's person in the family.
Yes.
And he has Culver's
I can't afford Culver's.
He has Culver's.
Texas Roadhouse is cheaper than Culver's, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so
unbelievable. Timothy Walter said Dr. Proctor. Timothy just scored. He said he scored some good, some fairly inexpensive flights from Milwaukee, I think, to for the blogger cruise in January.
Flights are high, but
keep looking,
you
guys.
just have to. You almost have to just look every day, glance at the flights really quick if you're going to be cruising before long and need flights, because you might just find one that just comes up one day and then it's gone. I know when we first started looking at our flights to Houston, like before we even decided to rent the car, we found some that were pretty inexpensive, and then they were gone right away. So they change all the time.
You're right about that. Nancy said there's a new way to get a proctor test under On Point. Oh yeah, I think I saw that. I've seen some people posting stuff like that. As a matter of fact, there's a post in the Cruise Crew on Facebook with that information. You can use those free government tests, but under a proctor exam. I've been looking into them. So Nancy's looking into doing some proctor exams.
I heard something. I read a little bit on it, but I haven't looked at a lot. But I heard something that they're not 24 hours though. They're not like if you have to call. So I'm not sure on that though, but I thought I read something about that somewhere. So might check into that too before, just in case, so you don't wait and then all of a sudden they're closed.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to be up against. Claywood, thank you so much. I did Hilton Hotel Convention Center with the king bed. Wait, is that our hotel?
Mm-hmm. No,
that's a different one. Okay,
that's the one by the cruise port.
Oh, okay, all right, that's a great one too, man. That's a great one too. I hope you got a sweet deal on it. Let's see. How's the paint mixing going? Big G and Shuggle said, "Sorry, James. Seeing as everybody in your family is busy and you're not, how's the paint mixing going in your wheelhouse, mate?" I'm very busy too. There's lots of paint flying out the doors right now. Big G and Snuggles, lots of paint going on. And I'm done with my projects. The bathrooms, the shower's doing great.
Yeah.
Are you still loving the shower?
I am loving.
That's good, and I love the fact that nobody's busting my chops about it any longer. So that's very cool. Yeah. The house is painted now, so all those little projects are kind of on the back burner. Yeah. Now we're just trying to get back to some normalcy and regularity. We got Cruise on the Breeze here coming up, Vegas in September. August will be downtime, so perfect time for an AZ get together. You guys will brave the weather. We will make sure there's a mister or some airflow. I'll bring a fan or something, and everything.
There is air conditioning inside too.
Yes, and then October we start just cruising all throughout the winter season, and it'll be fantastic, and we'll be getting our groove on.
I think in October, between October and January, I think we have six cruises.
Yes, it'll be time. It's going to be go time again. Yeah. Let's see what else. Let's jump back in. There's some good talk out there about those tests. So good job, everybody, sharing some information. I can't wait to see you try the new nacho burger. Oh my God, Teague Neal, I am super excited about that. The Thunderstruck stuff.
I forgot about that.
Boy.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Oh boy, Neil Drucker said, "Hope you enjoyed the Buc-ee's nuggets on your trip." Neil, we did.
We did.
We nibbled nuggets. It was very, very nice. We have gone from
all the different snacks.
Oh yeah,
kept us going. Because when you're driving, it gets kind of boring, and it's not that you're really hungry or anything, you're just kind of bored. So having snacks to munch on kind of just keeps you awake and keeps you going, really.
That is correct.
It's a lot of driving.
Yes. Well, we have gone, considering that we have tried more Buc-ee's food now, considering we've never actually been to a Buc-ee's. It's unbelievable. You guys have been fantastic. Who knew that me busting the chops of Buc-ee's would end up with so many people being like, "You're going to try this and you're going to like it."
Yeah.
And we love it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, everything's been great.
Fantastic. Now, Knocking Her Nancy said, "We'll be there with you at the Hilton."
Yep.
Perfect. Well, there you go. Then if Nancy's there and Anthony's there, it's going to be a dang good time.
There's going to be a lot of people there with us. Yeah.
It is going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Nancy, hold on.
Oh.
Nancy, we should think about getting a bottle of something and trying to sneak it into a rooftop bar or something like that.
Oh my God. They don't have a rooftop bar.
It's a good thing they don't too.
But
just leave it right there.
You can walk down the street and we'll
leave it right there. Bars. I feel like when we're in the same place as Nancy the night before a cruise, things get out of control. Out of control. Somebody
go back up.
I'm here. I'm right there. I didn't.
Don Ash, I think. I don't know. You go down. I can't see what.
Go down. Yeah. Okay. How many cabins are left for the vlogger cruise?
Oh, how many are left? I don't know until it's not a lot. Like all the midship cabins, all the are pretty much gone. There's some forward aft available. It's not sold out yet, but the cabins are limited and they're not the best locations.
Yes.
But there's still availability.
Let me see. Hello, Carm Lynn for the win. What's going on? Welcome to the chat. Simply as C says, just booked the Jubilee first sailing, 18-day transatlantic, London to Galveston, free interior room. Hold on, free or did you get a casino deal? If it's a casino deal, then you know it ain't free. You're gonna have to drop a couple grand to get the next one going on.
Oh my God.
We know how that works.
That's nice.
Actually, we're gonna do an experiment.
But that's nice.
Can we talk about our casino experiment we're doing this cruise?
What's that?
Okay. I
don't know what this is yet.
There's a great chance it's another thing I can't talk about, and I'll be getting
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
All right, so we've noticed so many people are getting casino.
This is your experiment now
This is my experiment
to get more gambling money.
Yeah. So yes, it is.
He's like, Sharon, we have to do an experiment. I need more gambling.
It's going to be a video. I'm going to need. We need to raise the budget for me in the casino. So one thing that we notice is, we cruise often, but we never get great deals. And
not casino
yes,
deals.
We never get casino deals. Once we had a decent casino deal years ago, and we just don't get them. And I gamble.
Years ago, you used to get them, but not like the really good ones. Just
well, I mean, there's people now even as recently as you going through and booking like the cruise for the girls cruise, and you're finding tons of people getting some really good casino rates and casino deals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like almost like just 25% of the regular fare, including drink. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So we get none of those, and I get in the casino, but one thing we don't do is we don't play slots. And everyone that we talk to seems to play slots when they go in the casino. So
play the tables.
So we're going to make a conscious effort to put a certain amount of money into slot machines this time and see if playing the slots with our sail and sign card in there gives us any different result as far as casino offers for cruises than just playing the tables like we usually do. I mean, I'm not a monster. I don't drop $500 at a sitting or anything. But I play a fairly decent amount, and I get in there and I tip the people, and when I win a few dollars and all those kind of things, and I know that goes a long way. So we're just gonna do it. I'm gonna take it upon myself. I'm gonna sacrifice for the channel and for you guys out there,
experiment.
And I'm gonna see if Sharon will give me a little extra money in the casino to do an experiment, and I'll let you guys know how we do. Kelly Ronaldo said we will be there. Kelly, we know you're gonna be there. Kelly and Chris, I can't wait to party with those guys again. Let's see. Yes, no, everybody was kung fu fighting. Daniel Field, you're right about that. Let me jump ahead a little bit. Well, how far behind? Oh, I'm only like 10 minutes behind in the chat. Not too bad. Let's see. Tess said, now you know how to get some free whiskey. Just talking about how nasty it is. Oh, okay. It's a little reverse psychology. Thank you for that, Tess. The new nacho burger is amazing, said Kathy P. Kathy, have you had it? Do you have some pictures? Can you post the pictures on the Sharonatsea Travel Cruise
They started that on so some people have probably had them.
Yes, please. We need to see. We
may not even have to go to the dining room. I feel like we're going to want to eat all the different things now.
Oh, the Claywood said the name of the hotel is the Hilton Garden Inn, the New Orleans Convention. Oh, okay, that is so easy. DC has it.
Yeah,
but he said I might have to crash your hotel though. Well, listen, I mean, if either place, there's going to be a good time to be had. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of fun people.
Well, that one, the one you're staying at's closer to the port there, so it's actually, I believe, walking distance to the port. But if you want to go to the French Quarter, you have to take probably a taxi or Uber or something over the.
There you go.
It's a little bit of. Probably too much of a walk.
Yes, Bill Leach said, "Hey Sharon, how about the Embassy Suites in New Orleans? That's a great place, but I think it was just a little pricey."
Yeah, I checked out a few different ones, and this one, after reaching out to them, this one just got back to me. The New Orleans St. Charles with the best deal of where we wanted. We wanted to be somewhat close to the French Quarter, but not like right on the French Quarter with all the noise and everything. So we want to be walking distance, but not right there. So that one just kind of worked out well. And
I think the translation is Sharon wants to keep me close to the vest and make sure that I don't get lost in the French Quarter the night before the cruise.
No, you don't even like the French Quarter usually.
All right, I'm not a huge French Quarter guy. I'll admit it. All right, call me crazy.
But the Embassy Suites was closer to the port as well. It's over there. I think it's right kind of by the Hilton Garden there in that area.
Ooh.
So we just want to be a little closer to the French Quarter.
Jim Benbrook said he had he said the thunder. He had the Thunderstruck last week. Yummy. Jim, did you have the burger or did you have the tots? from the Pig and Anchor. Tell me, because I can't wait to have both of them.
Yeah.
But the burger, I'm going to have no bun.
Yeah.
No bun on the burger.
We might have to have two lunches. Two lunches when we get on board.
Committed.
We'll have to go to the Pig and Anchor and then go to...
Kathy Johnson said maybe you can wear your Buc-ee's t-shirt on the cruise. Kathy, you're damn right I can. That'd be fantastic. It'll be great apparel as I settle in on the Lido deck into a chair.
We're also gonna be in Galveston for 2 days before the cruise.
Yes.
Too. So we'll be
so that'll be cool.
We'll be hanging out around there for a
T. Neal said fireworks off the roof of the hotel, Jamie. That's what Sharon wants. Sharon wants fireworks in the airport parking lot. That's what she wants. Nancy said perhaps I should try to behave this time. Oh, stop it, Nancy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nancy, you're promoting a big group cruise. You have to do something. I mean, you have to be way out of control. Way out of control. Let's see. Yeah, CMPJ says, what fun is that? Said at Northerners, Nancy. Tessa Mont said, your comment on casino deals not always true. I've gotten many free cruises a lot more than I've ever lost. Only one cruise that I come home in the negative. Well, I'm not talking about win-lose. I'm just talking so much about maybe it's easier for them to track that you're spending money if you're using the machines versus just sitting down at the tables. Because I really don't know ultimately how they track. I know every time you go and you sit down and you buy in at one of the tables, they take your card, they make a note, probably whatever. Okay, yeah, this guy bet in, he went in for 100. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I can sit there for 3 hours and play, but I don't know if it's ranking money in, money out. I don't know how all that works. I should probably talk to Daniel and Nancy Fields about that and really get the lowdown.
Alfred Inglesby said, Melody and I will also be in the
There you go. So you know there's going to be a party. Yeah. Did Matthew help you drive at all during the trip? Bill Leach, an excellent question.
Not our drive going and coming there, but one day driving around Minnesota just for the day. He did drive quite a bit. He drove in Stillwater, actually.
He did. There's an outside chance. Well, he drove Brett and I back from Stillwater. Was it Stillwater or from another night out?
No, it was Stillwater.
It was, yeah. So he did a great job. Marilyn Dillon said, I don't get deals either, James. Well, you cruise a good amount, don't you, Marilyn? I don't know what the deal is. Slots is key because your odds suck. Yeah, that might be it. I cruised once on Carnival, spent $300, got a free balcony with drinks in the casino. Booked our 8-5 cruise on that. See, Daniel Fields, that's not from them knowing the fields. That's just what he got from Carnival.
Yeah.
Hold on, dude. So you spent $300. Are you sure? I think you left a zero out for that.
Another thing that I've noticed this is with Carnival, not the other cruise lines so much, but if you are like red or even gold, or say you've cruised maybe a couple times, but not a lot, they are getting some great deals too, and even casino rates, but also just good deals, promotions. The people, a lot of people that are platinum or diamond, unless it's a casino offer, they're not getting any other great deals so much. Yeah. So they're, I guess, kind of, I don't know if they're just trying to give the other people that haven't cruised as much better deals to kind of sucker them in and get them to book more.
Sucker them in.
They know that the diamond and platinum people are going to cruise because they've already made it.
Maybe they're encouraging folks who don't cruise as often to cruise.
So yeah.
Nancy said, I think Pirate DJ did this experiment, LOL. Maybe they did. Listen, don't tell them I'm doing it then. I don't want to think I'm still in the thunder. I don't want D&J to be sore with me. Let's see. Play every day, $20 to $40, see what happens. The better deals are through slots. We get great deals at Kathy L. See, you never know. That could be the ticket right there.
Yeah.
Hold on, I jumped ahead a little bit. Let me back up. You definitely get a lot more points on slots. The tables don't give you much unless you're doing $25 bets or higher. Leanne, you got to weigh in on how that works. Let's see. Oh, Leanne's on fire. Benny and the Jets. Was Benny misbehaving? Looks like Benny's been getting a little trouble. Good night, Clay Wood. Have a great night. How do you know they're casino deals? I've been getting some good deals, but they don't say anything about being casino. How do you know?
It's the rate. Well, I guess you don't always know. It's the rate code. I just know them from being a travel agent. The number and letter combo of the rate. Certain ones are casino and certain ones are just like either with Carnival VIFP. Some of them are certain. There's certain resident rates that have been really good for certain states.
Now, I know for Carnival, people can log into the website, look on their profile, and see what deals they have.
Yeah.
Do you see anything different from what anyone else can see, but you just happen to see it when you pull it up? Other people have to dig and try to find it.
The best way to do it is if you're going to log in through your number and actually look at your promotions, and then you should see them all. But if you're just going on carnival.com to book and you haven't looked at your promotions, but then you put your VIFP number in, and then what the promotions come up when you're actually booking, it won't bring all of them up, because if I go to carnival.com, it won't bring all of them up. But then if I go on the travel agent website, it will bring up more promotions for people. So I would say first go in and just put in your VIFP number on the website and log in and look at what your promotions are first, and then you might have to, if it doesn't come up when you're just going to book on carnival.com, you might have to call them or to get that rate, because it might not show up.
Or call Sharon, or email her at sharonatsea@gmail.com. If you're not already committed, if you don't already have an existing relationship with a travel specialist, because we're not here to steal that from you. But if you don't have one already, why haven't you emailed Sharon at sharonatsea@gmail.com? Just ask yourself that. Why? Why have you not done that?
Where I go in to look, I'll see more rooms available too. Like when you go to carnival.com, they don't show you all the rooms that are available. But when I log in, I'll see, in most cases, I'll see several more options available.
That's right. That's how you find all the presidential suites for riding with Larry and you and Woo Woo Girl. Speaking of, there they are right there. Speaking of the two of them, riding with Larry. What's going on, Larry? We can't wait to see you. Speaking of people on the Prima, Larry and Diane Brandhorst, unbelievable. It's going to be the fun to be had on that cruise. It's going to be fantastic. I can't even tell you. One of our smallest group cruises ever is going to be one of the most insane ones. I'm telling you right now. Debbie Shafkans, congratulations and happy anniversary! 52 years of fun, frolic, and you know what?
Oh.
Best guy in the world said I do. My friend, hubby, and love. Very nice, Debbie. Congratulations.
Happy anniversary, Debbie.
Hey, Ryan with Larry said, hey, all just listening in. That's okay. Just give that lovely wife of yours a big hug for us and tell her we can't wait to see her. It's nice to have a designated driver. Mike V, it really is, because up until when Matthew got his license, officially, he couldn't really do that. And then, and when we were in Minnesota, don't get me wrong, Sharon was not a fan of the idea of Matthew driving Brett and I, because we had a beverage, okay? I mean, no one's confused about that. But he did a great job, and there's nothing bad about it. You know, it's safe, it's smart, it's a good decision. And I'm all about making good decisions, as anyone who has hung out with me knows. That's my middle name. Jimmy, good decision, Asmus. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me catch up a little bit more. I know we've cracked the 7 o'clock time. Yeah, Leanne says we get casino deals all the time. Slots are best, but we do tables and slots. Yeah, but Leanne, we know how you guys roll on the tables. You guys are big time. When Big Daddy rolls up to the table and you're behind him going, come on, Big Daddy, hit the number. Hit the number, Big Daddy.
Oh, jeez.
We know how that works. Debbie Mackey said, question, what's a good spot to go to in Bermuda? Oh, my gosh.
Well, it depends on what you want to do. Horseshoe Bay.
Horseshoe Bay is huge.
The beach.
Yes. You may find some pinkish sand if it's the right time of the year and that kind of thing. You can also go to Hamilton if you want to be more in a kind of an older vibe city. You know, shopping, some food, some drinks. You can take a ferry from the port right over to Hamilton.
Over there, walk around.
So that's very nice.
And there's all kinds of things to see and do, and little places to eat.
If you're wild and adventurous, you can rent a scooter. Did I see? I think Jason and Elisa from EECC have a video. They were in Bermuda recently. You know, our Bermuda cruise was amazing. One of our best cruises ever. We just barely got to Bermuda on it.
Yeah,
we should have been there 3 days. We got there for about 5 hours.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward actually to spend one more day there in October.
Yeah.
And although are we stupid, because last year we went to Bermuda in October and we couldn't get in. And this year we're gonna try going to Bermuda in October again.
Yeah, it's earlier though, so we'll see. Earlier.
I might be be stuck on the ship drinking cocktails.
So we'll see.
With Larry Bum.
I think we're gonna
Larry Brandhorst.
Plan ahead of time of what we're gonna do and hope.
Hey crowd, Tyrone's gonna be there. The Birds are gonna be there. It's just gonna be wild and crazy. I know I'm probably missing some people. It's always bad when I start naming names and I always miss a few. But you know who you are. It's gonna be fantastic. Some promotions are just certain dates, so check promotions first.
Yeah.
Good job. America's Travel Agent. That's right, Nick. Thank you so much. Sharon's a great TA to Mary Ellen Dillon. Hello, Mr. Cruise Fever. Thank you, Charles, for mentioning to hit the thumbs up. That's very nice. Michelangelo Giovanni, the Italian guy, is here. Let's see. So if it's not casino, it's just a regular bargain rate they can use, right, Sharon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they have other rates, and sometimes they'll be like VIFP rates that aren't just their early saver. They're just special ones for your VIFP number that they give to certain people too.
Nick Seabright said these are pro level tips. This is just the tip of the iceberg, Nick. Just the tip of the iceberg. We barely even touched on the breeze. So really quick, before we get out of here, let's just give you the breakdown on what's going on here.
Okay.
So can I run through it, or you want to run through it? So I think I did a good job tonight. Because I know you talked a lot tonight. Usually I'm very obnoxious and I won't stop talking. And I've tried to make a conscious effort to shut up on occasion. And it's hard for me, so I apologize. If you know me, that's me. What can I tell you? So we are flying in Saturday morning.
We might as well just say Friday night this week because we have to get up at 3 a.m. on Saturday morning to go to the airport.
5 a.m. flight out of Phoenix.
Yeah, so... we'll barely get to bed and we'll be getting up. So
I love it like that. So we're going to get into town. We're going to hit a hotel. We are staying at a hotel that is about 20 minutes south of the airport. We're not going all the way to Galveston.
The first night. So we're going to get in. And we did that because we saved money by flying in 2 days early instead of 1 day before the cruise. Yeah.
And even with the hotel, we got a fairly inexpensive hotel deal by not going to Galveston, and we still saved money. So that's why we did it that way. Otherwise, we could have just flown in the next morning.
But it's actually cheaper to do it this way, yeah.
Yes. So we buyed up the hotel. We've already found a restaurant that we're going to eat dinner at, so we're excited about that. If you've been to Angelo's in Clear Lake, Texas, let me know. I think that's in Webster. Or I don't know. I'm trying to learn a little bit of the area.
I think that's why we're thinking about eating.
And then, so we're going to get in. We're going to take a rest, and then we're going to go out and have a good dinner.
And if we wake up, we'll go out to dinner.
Then we're going to go to dinner. Otherwise, we'll order in and just veg out. We'll get a great night's sleep, and then the next day we're going to take an Uber from where we are down to the port, and we are going to be staying at the Harbor House again.
Yep.
So we're stoked about that, and we haven't made up our mind where we're going to eat. We love Willie G's. It's my favorite Galveston eatery, but we've been there twice, and I think we might try to mix it up. So we'll see. If anybody knows of any places in Galveston that they loved, make a post about it on the Cruise Crew Facebook, Sharonatsea Cruise Crew. Look us up there. Join the fun over there, and let us know what you think, where we should go and eat. So we're going to do that the night before, and then we can sleep well the next morning, get a great night's sleep, and wake up and just literally walk over from the Harbor House to the port. Just pull our bags, no taxi, no Uber, and boom, we're getting on the breeze. So we're super stoked about that. We have 2 ports. We have Cozumel. What are we doing in Cozumel?
We are going to do something totally new. We're going to a new place we've never been to before, and so I don't know. You'll have to watch the vlogs to see, because I don't even know how to explain it, because we've never been there before. So
Yes.
It's going to be fun. We've been to Cozumel so many times. I feel like we've done everything already, and we've been to all the other beach clubs and things so many times that we're trying to think of something different. And this just came up, and so we're going to try it.
Lots of people giving you love. I can attest to that. Sharon has found rooms available that I couldn't see, said Tesla Lamont. So there you go. Diane Spitzig said, "I'll never go back to New Orleans." Diane, listen, I'm you just have to make sure you don't step in the puke, and everything else is gonna be fine. All right, so Cozumel, brand new place. We've never gone before, and not too far from the port, so we're very excited about that. And then we are gonna check out some golf carts in Costa Maya.
Yeah.
We're going to cruise over. We got maybe 1 or 2 things planned in Mahawal.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to come back and hit the pool and the port. Usually by the end of the day, like in the beginning of the day, it's more of an ool. And then by the end of the day, it's very much a pool. And if you don't know what I mean by that, then you're not paying enough attention. In the morning, there's no pee in the ool. But later in the day, there's a lot of pee in that. So it's kind of like the cruise ship pools.
So anyway, so we're going to just drive the golf carts all around and
explore a little bit the Mahawal area.
Explore all just different areas.
We're doing some
new too. We haven't rented golf carts in Costa Maya before.
We're doing some pre-work for the vlogger cruise.
We're doing that because we actually also rented the golf carts from the same company for the vlogger cruise. So that's what we're going to be doing on the vlogger cruise in Costa Maya. So we're going to kind of just do it here. I don't know. Just I like it.
Daniel says, "Dang, I wish I was on the Prima." Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Daniel. The cruise nuts. What's going on, guys? Love it to see you. Hey, guys, stopping by to say hello. Can't stay. It's okay. We're glad you stopped by. We always appreciate that. Leanne Francisco says, "Oh my God, Jimmy, she must have liked my." Come on, Big Daddy, hit the number. Hit the number. Bermuda might have the largest KFC in the world. I know, and that's the only Americanized fast food they have is KFC.
It's the only fast food.
There are no McDonald's. There's no Burger Kings. No Jack in the Box. No Sonic. No In-N-Out. They don't have them. And they might have some local, unique fast food places
they have local,
that you've never seen before.
No chain, and I think forget what it was. I think KFC was just already there. But
grandfathered in.
But they just.
Debbie Mackey said, "Hang out, drink, and have a good time. Sounds like the perfect day. Little cars and scooters in Bermuda look like fun." Oh yeah, but watch out. I think that Linda offered
on our last group cruise to Bermuda.
Yes, Marty and Linda can attest to that. Their electric car ran out of juice, and they had to.
They almost didn't make it back to the ship. They actually called 911. Didn't they call 911? I think it was. Yeah. And the police came and actually, I think, assisted them to get back to the ship. So, yeah, watch out for that. They let them out, and I guess it wasn't juiced up enough, and they ran out.
That's right. That is correct. Let's see. Who else? I don't know. Did I miss anybody on the Prima? I don't know. I can't.
I don't remember who you said now.
Daniel Fields saying, "We warned you that late October is going to be rough." Yeah. Well, we love to go against the grain. We're wild kids like that. Breeze, love it. Can't wait for an update. I can't either. I can't wait to see you guys. You guys are people have been busting my balls ever since we did the Love and Marriage show with the ship show and with La Lido Loca. And one of the questions was, "What's your favorite cruise ship?" And I thought our most recent cruise on the horizon was the one that you just loved. And your answer was the Breeze. And everyone seemed to know but me. Very embarrassing moment for me. I've had a number of embarrassing moments from, within the channel life. And that was one of the top few. And and I'm wondering if you're going to still love the Breeze or if it's going to be a whole new vibe.
I think I'm going to still love it. But I don't know if it'll, I don't know. I'll have to see if it's still my favorite ship.
I don't know. It's an unfamiliar cruise director, not your favorite Mike Pat.
But the thing with the Breeze had nothing to do with the cruise director or even the experience we had on the sailing. It was about the ship layout and what's on the ship. It's all about just the ship. I mean, if you ask me what my favorite cruise was, it would probably be something that wasn't the Breeze because of who we cruised with, itself, or our experience, or where we went.
But the ship is just like isn't the ship is just like the Dream,
and the Magic,
and the Dream you didn't love.
I didn't love the Dream, but that
and the Magic's been great.
The Dream was I didn't not love that because of the layout necessarily. It was just we had a bad experience kind of on the Dream. Yes, the Magic I love the Magic. We've been on the Magic I think 4 times and always had a great time.
Hold on, look at Jim Benbrook said this site has the most experienced cruisers on the net. Thank you, Jim.
We always say that.
That's very nice.
We say that all the time.
That is very nice of you. We say that about us, and we say that about all you guys.
Well, that's what I mean. We say that about you guys because everyone helps each other out, but everyone seems to be really knowledgeable on here.
Yes. Insane Kits, the KFC is known as Keep the Fat Coming. Aspen ATC, that is awesome.
Oh my God.
That is awesome. Julie Amos will be in Bermuda in 2 weeks. Never been there. You'll have a great time.
Yeah.
You'll have a great time. Pro tip, the Breeze is Sharon's favorite ship. Thank you, Daniel. Let's see. Did you decide on a cruise for Matthew's graduation?
He is booked on one. I'm waiting to see if that one gets canceled too. So far it hasn't, but I'm a little skeptical. We're booked on the Viva goes to, I can't remember. Italy.
Is that the Greek Isles?
It goes to the Greek Isles. It goes to Santorini.
I pay attention.
It's Italy. It goes to Turkey. So it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be on like Prima's, I don't know what to call it, the big sister. I don't know.
Howie Cruz says, we love the Harbor House and Willie G's, also the Tremont. Yeah, I don't know. If we went to the Tremont again, they might escort us out. I'm not sure.
I really like the Tremont a lot, too.
It was gorgeous.
The Harbor House and Tremont are my two.
Tess makes a great comment. Eat a Guidos. The hotel sucks, but the restaurant's fabulous.
Okay.
Tess, I can't separate the two. I can't eat there.
I know.
I won't
we
eat
do
there.
hear that the food's good there, but we were in the restaurant before.
I walked to the restaurant, but nothing. Yeah, it was not my jam.
But just things around the restaurant, I don't know. I just couldn't bring myself to eat there. That is the dirtiest hotel I have ever seen.
Hold on, Chef Miggs. Interesting. My dad was a chef at Angelo's many years ago. I wonder if it's the same family. I think it's the same family. Are we talking about the same Angelo's? Is that what you're talking about, Chef Miggs? And if so, you got any coupons? Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What are the odds of the CDC doing away with pre-cruise testing by the time of the vlogger cruise? I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the testing will probably go away before the vaccine, but I don't know at this point. I actually heard someone from Carnival told me this week, one day, anyways, that right now the vaccine is going to be mandatory on Carnival until the end of 2024.
Yeah.
So unless that changes, that's what it is right now. It can certainly change. But
we'll see. We shall see. Which Galveston hotel do you like better, the Harbor House or the Tremont?
That's really hard.
That's a tough one.
I would say they're just kind of right there together, but they're just a little different. The Tremont, I really loved our room on the Tremont. It was really big.
What about the fact that it was haunted?
And
not an issue.
But we didn't really have any. Well, except for the flickering light.
Yeah, well, that's enough. That's a haunt right there.
But
that's a haunt.
I don't know. I really enjoyed the Tremont, but the Harbor House is just right there, by the cruise ship and the water there. So I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably go Harbor House maybe, but they're both like.
Well, the location, they're very close to each other.
And they're both really close. They're both walking distance.
You can go to the Strand area, the little restaurant and stuff like that right there in Galveston, right by the pier. Depending on what ships are in port, you can see ships if you're staying there.
There's the Fremont's just like a little bit more of a walk down to where the cruise ship is in the water.
Yeah.
But
we walked to the cruise ship from each one. The Tremont we walked, and the Harbor House. Harbor House was much easier, but still, we did it. B Satan 67 said, "I'd hate to walk from the Harbor House with all of our bags." You can do it. You can do it. It's not that
with
far.
all of their bags, yeah.
Cruise Nuts said, "Katie C from Galveston next to the Harbor House is great." Another Katie.
Oh, I've heard that. Katie's. I have heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll try that out.
Nancy said, "I'm so curious about your new ventures." Oh, Nancy, thank you. Mahawal, correction. Is it Mahawal? Mahawal. Oh, Tess might be correcting her spelling. No one's judging if that's what you're doing. New Orleans, the food's amazing, but it's not enough to make up for everything else. Yes, Matthews was alarmed on a number of occasions.
Yeah, Matthew does not like New Orleans, but he...
Howie Cruz said, Costa Maya, Jackie at La Silangalo... I don't know. All right, I'm going to try it. Jackie at La Silangalo. Don't be coming here showing off with the big words like that, okay? I can't say that word. Chilangaloensa. Say that 10 times fast. Anyway, okay, we'll look for that too. We're going to try. Maybe we might We might just go restaurant bar hopping in Mahawal on the golf cart and just see how many spots we can hit before we run out of gas. I don't know. We'll see what
Before I
happens.
run out of gas.
Aspen ATC said, no birthday song for me tonight. It's your birthday tonight? Sharon, sing a song for Aspen. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Aspen ATC.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Great job. I think your timing is a little off, but we'll talk about that later.
I know. We probably should say happy birthday again to AJ. He was in here.
Oh,
I don't know
yes.
if he was here
Oh, you
before.
got to sing to AJ. I don't know if he's still
right.
out there.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear AJ. Happy birthday to you.
Sharon, you're singing the first two lines at the same pitch. You have to adjust the pitch.
I know.
Everyone knows that.
Well,
Juice up the cart. You're right, Tess. Robbie O'Malley, better late than never. Speaking of the Prima,
Hey, Robbie.
we may see our buddy Robbie O'Malley on that cruise ship as well, so that'll be super cool. He said that he is ready to do shots and beers with me all night long. Is that right, Robbie? Did you say that?
Please.
Shots and beers with me? We're going to party till the sun comes up. Till the sun comes over the front of the ship. Skipping the Prima, Viva or bust. All right, Daniel, you know you would have wanted to be on that Prima. Who are you kidding? Robbie, great to see you, bud. We hope all is well in the great Northeast. Let's see. What else do we have out there? What else do we need to say? Was there anything else we need to cover? Oh, no. So that's it. So Cozumel, Costa Maya. Then we wrap up a quick cruise. Then we come back. And then we got August's downtime. And yes, I think that's a great idea. We'll put together a Sharon at Sea Travel get together so you can get the full feel of the summertime heat. We know the locals will be there. The regulars will be there.
Yeah.
The Ollingers, the Barclays, the Crennans, they'll show up and rock the house.
Yeah.
Who else is local?
Well, the Arizona one is pretty much.
The Fields will fly in for it. They'll go anywhere.
Usually for the locals, it just because it's.
Yes. Happy birthday, Nancy Fields. Is it Nancy Fields' birthday? What's happening? How do I not know this?
Happy birthday, Nancy.
That makes sense. As long as it's not Kindle Fire, you'll be all right. Kindle Fire is going to be getting on the Mardi Gras, and we don't have any plans to go on the Mardi Gras. But you know what? I thought she was gone. Savannah is on the Vista. She came back to the Vista.
Yeah,
Is she just on the Vista now, but then she's going to Australia?
Right,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bummer. I would love to cruise with Savannah again. I thought she was awesome.
Yeah, she was good.
I thought she was hot fire. In more ways than one. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. My wife Nancy's birthday is coming at maybe on your cruise, 7/23. Okay, well, we'll celebrate it then. Fantastic. Okay. All right, we'll keep an eye out for that. Aspen AT said, thanks, Jamie and Sharon. I don't know if Aspen was overwhelmed or not. Matthew's right about New Orleans. Such a smart young man, said Diane Spitzing. Thank you, Diane. I want to go on a royal cruise by myself, but I'm afraid. Stephanie Davey, don't worry. But if you want to go on a cruise by yourself, maybe try Norwegian. They have a lot of solo cabins, maybe a little cheaper option.
Yeah,
and you'll run into other solo cruisers, a lot more of them. And maybe it's a little better time for you.
Yeah, one great thing about them, their solo cabins, they have a trying to think of what it's called, a little area where you can kind of just
The solo lounge.
Yeah, the lounge, and
Han
you kind
Solo.
of hang out. So you
Chewbacca's there, Han Solo's there.
You would probably run into other solo cruisers in there,
Boba Fett.
and find people that maybe you might want to eat dinner with or just hang out and chat with.
There you go.
So,
Or you can
that's
ignore
another thing.
everyone and have a good time by yourself, whatever.
Yeah. But
Robbie and Mally said, of course, Jamie. So we're going to party.
But pretty much any cruise, solo people have a lot of fun on cruises. There's always, you can just go sit somewhere and meet friends and
That's
start
right.
chatting with people.
Sit at the bar, have a beverage, and stay there for 30 minutes, and you'll talk to at least 3 or 4 people. Strike up a conversation.
I think that's one great thing about cruising is everyone's so friendly.
Mm-hmm. That's why we like it. Tesla Mont says, I'm in for Arizona. I'm all in on the Arizona trip. Yes, see, the people, it's going to be it's going to be fantastic. Now we just got to figure out where to do it. We could do it at the same place, or we could do it at a destination where maybe people would hang out, like at one of the casino resorts, where there's a place to eat, a place to drink, maybe some gambling if people want to do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Let's see. What else? The Breeze was my very first cruise ship ever, said Austin Young. Michelle said Bill's birthday is tomorrow. What? Bill Staten's birthday is tomorrow? Oh my God.
A lot of birthdays.
And a 1 and a 2 and a happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Bill Staten.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Now everyone's going to start saying it's their birthday.
Yes, that's the last birthday song of the night. I can't believe it. For cruising alone, I recommend a group cruise to Sharonatsea Travel. That way, you are partying your butt off.
That's another thing. Not even just our group cruises, but any group cruise you go on, a lot of them have a lot of solo people. And it's great because you can meet people, hang out, make friends, and you don't really feel like you're alone. So group cruises are great.
John and Diamond Campa. Count the Campas in for the AZ meetup. See that? It's big. We are already at. Already at 20 people. Minimum. Easy. Hello, everyone. Late to the party. I'll catch you a replay. Hello, Michelle M. Great to see you. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Gina Bird. Maybe Gina and Matt will come in. Gina, Gina, I know you're excited about the cruise. Is Matt excited? Has he looked over to you and said, I can't wait to get in the pool and drink beer with Jamie again? Has he uttered those words lately at all? Just let me know in the chat. I mean, if he hasn't, it's okay. It'll break my heart, but still. Good night, Desiree. Appreciate it. I do solo on NCL from time to time, and it's great, said Robbie O'Malley. Yeah, Robbie knows what's up. Robbie knows what's up.
I don't know how you could get bored on a cruise if you're with someone or not. I mean, even if you're solo, even just hanging out and people watching and things, it's just, I mean, it's fun.
Yes, missed the last AZ meetup. Hopefully we can make the next one to Kathy P. I hope so, too. I'm cruising December on Royal Caribbean, said Desiree Hall. That'll be a good time. You will love it. Yeah, look at Timothy Walters. He said, it's so true. I've made a lot of new friends on the group cruises. That's right. That is right. And I will tell you a secret. I will tell you guys a secret. If you happen to be a smoker, Timothy, you might be able to agree with me on this. If you happen to be a smoker and you're a solo, you will, there is some magical thing that happens where the smokers come together. And I have seen so many folks, because everyone has to go to the same area, right? There's a small designated area on the ship. So the smokers come in, they obviously have one thing in common, they're smokers, and they meet and they enjoy each other's company and they make friends, and actually, you know, they're friends for life, they're talking to each other in the community, all that kind of stuff. We have noticed that there is a smoking alliance that is created on the cruise ship if you're a smoker. So keep that in mind. It's easy to cruise solo if you're a smoker. Non-smoker, no problem. There's alternatives, but that's just a tip for you guys.
But that doesn't mean you have to take up smoking.
Yes. Lindy Lou said the pool party at the New York was off the chisel. It sure was, Lindy Lou. We had a dang good time, didn't we? We had a dang good time. Wait, my power went out. How do you get on the Sharonatsea group cruises? Said Stephanie Davey. Well, you can go to sharonatsea.com. That's Sharon's little website where she posts articles, information, and you can find the group cruises. You can also email Sharon at sharonatsea@gmail.com to inquire as well. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look who's here. Lolo-13. Hello, Sharon and Jamie.
My gosh.
Everyone, I miss you and love you. We'll be back very soon. We are doing well. Well, that's good to hear, Lori. It's about time we heard from you.
Lori.
You've been hiding out.
I know. I've been thinking about you. I'm like, where is Lori?
Kelly Ronaldo said, I can't wait to drink beer with you, Jamie. That is fantastic. I can't wait to hang out with you and Chris, too. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have a blast. When's the next time we're seeing the Ronaldos?
November.
Okay, November. Celebration.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. That is really good. And then you announced that we're going to do the back-to-back on there.
Yeah, we're going to be on there for 2 weeks.
That's our first back. Same cabin?
If we're going to do a back-to-back,
why not? That's good.
A new show.
I'll tell you why, because when we got off the Mardi Gras, we had a blast with our group cruise, but we were like, damn, I didn't get to see everything I wanted to see. There was so much more of that ship I wanted to get to know and love. And so the celebration, staying on there for 2 weeks will be our first. I mean, all the cruises we've done, our first ever back-to-back. Yeah. So that'll be super cool.
Yeah.
And being able to just kind of veg out and enjoy the ship itself. We get to enjoy the people for 1 week, the ship the next week. You couldn't ask for more.
Yeah.
Jim said, let's do it in Phoenix. All right, Jim. See, Jim Benberg's in. He was there last time. That's where we met him. Jim was wearing a Cardinal jersey. He was on his way to a Cardinal game, but stopped in to say hey before he headed over to the stadium. See, Jim, I remember. Yes, yes, yes. So true. Some of the best friendships have been made in the smoking section, said Timothy Walters. See that? You're right about the smoking area, and we all talk about quitting, but not until after the cruise. So go to the smoking area if you can tolerate it. We are fun people. Boom. See that? There you go. I'm not going to hold back any punches. I'll tell you guys like it is, and that is how it is.
Susan White said, I'm traveling solo on the Vloggers group cruise in January and one in June. Yep.
See? There you go.
Yep. And you'll make lots of friends, Susan.
You'll have a great time. Gina Bird, he said he'd drink beer in the pool with you as long as you make it to dinner.
Oh. Did you not make it to dinner?
Oh, yeah. You know what I did? I took a nap, and the nap lasted right through dinner last time.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. You know why? I think it was that final Long Island iced tea. Things escalated quickly that day.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Gina and Matt. And yes, don't worry, I will be at dinner. Or breakfast. I'll be somewhere. Don't worry about it. Cruise lines need to do a better job with singles meetups. So that more men cruise as singles. As of now, the cruise, but yeah, I feel like I don't know, like ladies, it's okay. Like ladies can, like the cruise you're going on, the girls cruise. The girls can do it, and the guys will support it, and everything's all good. But if you, in all seriousness, if we were like, yeah, we're doing a men's cruise, people would be like, yeah, that's not a good idea. The debauchery, it's not a good idea. These guys all together, bad decisions we made, bad things will happen. I think it's a whole thing.
Playwood says, what date is the Prima cruise? It is October 10th.
Yes, October 10, baby. Robbie said, back-to-back club, LOL. That's right. Can't wait. Cannot wait. So we'll see how that goes. What else? Are we missing anything else? Nobody's going to do everything in 1 week. Yeah, you're right, Carla. You need 2 weeks on these new ships. You really do.
Yeah.
Michelle M. solo on 2 group cruises coming up. Vloggers in Alaska. Can't wait. Let's do it, Jamie, said Marty Wise. Okay, I'm in. I am in. He said, let's do the men's cruise. I don't know, John from the ship show tried to do that, but it was just like 4 of them, just a couple buddies for his little bromania deal. And he entertained doing a big guys thing, but I think he just thought of it or thought better of it. So he might do, those same 4 dudes might do the bromania next year. But that's all I know about anybody doing the guys deal. And I know he doesn't want to make it a big deal. Let's see. Okay. Lola Dash, I'm reading your comment. I'm glad to hear it, and we hope to see you soon and to get back in touch with you. So we miss you. We love you guys, and hope you guys are doing well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Robbie said, see you both in exactly 3 months from yesterday. Can't wait.
Oh, my gosh.
Robbie,
yeah.
that's awesome. Thank you, dude.
Come up quick.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's a perfect way to say good evening. It's 7:37. Our hour long turned into an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, it did.
Boom, just like that. And what happens is that we're probably down to about 50 people left in the chat. And so it's time we got out of here, but it's been a great night chatting with everyone here. I know that we showed some of the pictures from the trip, so that was cool. I don't know if we're going to have any Minnesota videos, maybe some more video clips. I have a few video clips that, looking back on it, it wasn't a good time to make a video. They reminded me a little bit of talking like this. Some of the videos sound a little bit like this. And I did a fantastic video of Sharon and Brittany cleaning the kitchen, but I don't know if that's appropriate to put on there either. Yeah.
You had a whole different.
I had a thing going on.
What accent was that you had?
It was my Australian accent. It was my, I don't know. Maybe like next time we go live, like in the second hour of the show, it might be one of those things. If Sharon lets me, we'll have to rewatch it and just listen for any other comments in the video. You never know. Sometimes there's backlash. There's sounds in the background, and you got to watch out for that. So, but that's it, guys. So when are you going to see us again is the question.
Next Monday afternoon.
Monday afternoon. So it won't be Monday night live, but it'll be Monday afternoon. I don't know, maybe around sail away time. Maybe a little before sail away.
Yeah, sometime in that time frame.
Yeah, somewhere in there. We'll just take you up live from the ship. We'll be on the breeze. We'll tell you what the vibe is. We'll see how it's going, how we're feeling. So that'll be awesome. I don't know what the internet's like. So many cruises now, everybody's having horrible internet. So sometimes it's just easier to use your phone when you're there. And of course in Cozumel, maybe you'll see us. Maybe we'll give you a sneak glimpse as to where we are for the day. Tell you how it's going. See what we're digging there. What do you think about that? Maybe. And then we'll go from there. So that's what we got going. Yeah. Sharon, did we cover all the bases?
Try to post a lot of pictures and things in the cruise crew from our trip, and sorry,
God, you just stuck your
because
shin with your heel.
Lucy's down there,
Unbelievable.
and we'll post things on Instagram too. We don't post a lot on Instagram unless we're on a cruise. We'll post some things. We're not like daily Instagram posters.
Yeah.
But we'll post some things there during the trip.
Let's see what else. Safe travels, warm, strong adventures. Thank you very much, all of you guys in the chat. We appreciate it. Thank you for being here. You know we love you. Daniel Field says, what? There's 162 peeps. Well, that's pretty good nowadays.
Wow.
Nowadays, we'll take that. Considering that we've put out a total of like 3 videos in the last 2 months, we'll take it. But we're gonna get back at it, starting with the Breeze. We're gonna do some. We got a few ideas for some videos. Hopefully, everything plays out, and we'll see what happens. Yep. Julie said true fans are all still here. Thank you, Julie. We love the true fans, and that's kind of what we're all about. So that means a lot to us. Thank you for that. All right, guys. So we're out of here. So to all of you out there, be safe. Take care of each other. Love one another. Don't argue too much. Don't fight on the internet.
On the ships.
Don't fight on the ships. No ship fighting anymore.
Have fun.
Yes. Enjoy yourself. Just take a step back. You know what? If things go wrong around you, just take a step back. Take a breath. Order another drink. And just sit down and listen to some music somewhere, and everything will be fine. Music will solve all of your problems. Is that right? It might be right. I don't know. I just made that up, but we'll see. All right, we're out of here then. We'll talk to you soon. And don't forget, Vegas, September. Make sure you can get there. You don't have to stay in Vegas. I know the hotel prices are a little rich. You can stay right outside and come meet us. The 17th, the 18th is going to be fantastic. Come hang out with me, John, Tony from Lolita Loca is going to be there. A lot of other fun people are going to be there. So I'm just name dropping at that point, just to say, come hang out with us. And we'll talk to you then. So until next time, from all of us here at Sharonatsea Travel, from me, Sharon, Matthew, Lucy, Boswell, from
down
Callie.
the table.
Stay tuned to find out a little more about Callie. You're not going to want to miss that too. And from everybody, Leanne, Nancy, thank you so much, ladies, for always being there. We love you to death. Say hi to the families for us. And we'll talk to you soon.
I'll see you next Monday.
That's right, guys. Peace out. We'll catch you later.
Good night, everyone.